Hey everybody, just Scarlet here again, now with the face cam, because I got it working again. How's everyone doing tonight? We're just gonna keep on playing. We'll see if Studio is working today, or if I still just have to keep on using Twitch. We'll find out. Hey Helios, how you doing, buddy? Yep, just gonna have to keep using Twitch because Studio is not working. Now, I'm doing well, thanks. It's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, got a long weekend. I know, I don't think most places have Monday off, but Boston does because of Patriots Day, which is when they run the marathon. Let's see if I remember what it was. We have power. I just got in the cargo and the beacon running. We need to find ore. Yes, that's what we need to do. We need to find ore. Because hand mining this is becoming a chore. So we should go and drive around and try to find some more. Close the cockpit. We got our beacon for home base now. I can't use GPSs, which is going to make it difficult if I don't bring the material to build a beacon with me. I find the ore. So let's make sure that we have that. So we'll need a solar panel, a battery. Probably just do a small battery. Oh, solar panel. Got the beacon already. Got the battery. Landing gear. Alright, what is this going to cost us to build? One steel plate. Ah, nice. Yes. Yeah, we have Easter this Sunday, but not necessarily. Thank you. I'm always a fan of hinged cockpits. This is my very bare bones trike that I started the game with, which is the cockpit, survival kit, two cargoes, solar panel. I got a little spotlight. I got a ore detector and an antenna. That's pretty much it. The nothing in the weapons rack. A couple. I've acquired stuff by having here, but I've always liked having an opening, sort of cockpit or a door or something, just something little something extra for the immersion. All right, let's see what I have. I have some motors, some steel plates, probably those. Let's see here. I would have to build that, right? And then got all the bits. And I need two power cells and a construction component. Then that, and then most importantly, I guess I could just put it on sideways. Bam. All right. All right. Construction component. Construction component. Construction component. All right. So if I make like 5 construction components, 2, 3, 5. Of course, we're out of iron. We need iron. I needed 2 power cells. I needed only 8 solar cells, 4 girders. Some glass. What's I see? Girders. Glass I have. Is there anything? Power cells. Small steel tubes. Alright. We'll mine a little bit more. It'll be pretty late for you, Helios, over on the other side of the pond. I hope you're not staying up too late. As I get older, I've come to reappreciate how much sleep I am getting nowadays.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Ah, night shift. I gotcha. I worked third shift for a couple months way back when. It was nice because in the city overnight parking is free, so I didn't have to pay $50 a day to park to go to work, which is always a bonus. All right, so now I should have enough. Oh no, I still need the power cells. Let's see if we can get those out of that, or if I have to throw some more in there. There's one. There's one. All right, two. All right. So, oh, we got the wind power. I'm tempted to build the batteries. No, let's find some more. We need ice. Ice would be ideal. All right. So, drive in this direction, at least for a little while. See if we can. Yep, ore detector is on. We'll try to get to the rise of this next hill, see if we can see anything. Oh, is that some patching? Is that patches over there? Or is that just the terrain? Let's find out. Let's find out together. Hard to tell with the grass. Oh, oh, dang, nice. Iron, magnesium, silicone. Silicone. This is a pretty good find. Pure silicone. Nickel and cobalt. That's a pretty good patch, but what we really need is ice. I wonder if I should mark that patch. But then if I find ice, I won't have anything to. Well, I don't think we're going to find ice in the desert, which appears to be where we're heading. Let's see. There. Hmm. All right. Well, obviously there's no ice. I guess we could drive out to that mesa. And drive out to that mesa. See what we see. You've worked the night shift before at a different factory. But that wasn't agreeing. Yeah. Nickel Rock. Yeah, that's pretty nice when you don't have to do a full shift. You know, nah, not that you're not doing a full shift, but getting to leave a little earlier is always nice. The last job I was on Fridays, we would work through lunch and we would get out early. 40 minutes earlier than we're supposed to, which on a Friday feels like kind of a little minor victory. Oh, it's way behind us. Maybe try to get it on the way back if it's still there. The ore patch. What do we have here? A lot of magnesium, which is always a gold. Got a nice canyon. Going to be a problem. That's a pretty good patch. How far is it from base? It's only 8 kilometers away from base. This might be a good candidate for a mine here. Easy. Magnesium, silicon, gold and silver. Silver would be nice for medical components. Oh, no brakes, just straight. Well, hopefully you at least get a seat. Ooh, this is a tempting spot, but let's keep moving. Drive around this crater, this valley. May have to build a bridge. Oh, that might be neat. Banning that with a bridge at some point, but I would need to make this the mine then. Hmm. What I'm thinking is if I bridged this, then lowered the mine entrance so that I'm mining more horizontally, though I might just be making it more difficult on myself than necessary. It is a deep canyon. Hmm. Oh, there's another more patch over there. Let's go around. Go around the long way. Well, I'm playing on self-imposed hard mode Helios. Um, I have no jetpack at all. Uh, I've um, I've decided that I can't use any sort of flying craft until all flying craft have to be hydrogen powered, which means either they have to use hydrogen thrusters or hydrogen engines in order to power thrusters. Um, because I'm a sadist, I guess. Um, um, some other rules I've designed for myself is I can only mine. I can hand mine, or I can mine with a vehicle, but it has to be a rover. It can't be a flyer. No flying miners. So I'll have to create mining trucks and transports and bring it back to base and process it there. I'm also trying to not make giant conglomeration. Like I want kind of task specific vehicles, and then I'm using the I think it's realistic ores. So like there's not a lot of pure stuff. A lot of it's mixed. Like you see, like the tanite is iron and nickel. Magnesium, silicon, magnesium, iron. Oop, I should just pick up some of that.
I said it.
Arc, we open, we get out, we mine. Yeah, it's all self-imposed hard mode, so it's not as bad. The no jetpack always makes things interesting, and then some of the other little caveats that we've added. Oh no, my ore.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, the ores is a mod. I want to say it's realistic ores, or I can find out the name here in a second. But it eliminates a lot of the iron, nickel, silicone deposits, and it makes them kind of amalgamations. So you don't get nearly as much as you normally do, but you get more, you get smaller amounts of a larger variety.
Inventory full.
Come back to the little iron rocks. All right, so gotta mark this rock. I can kind of might be able to find my way back here. Come on. There we go, and closed. Ooh, what's that? Is that just cliff face? Oh, hello, Mr. Jure. Oh, magnesium. Gimme. How is Jure doing today? I did not mean for that to rhyme. I'm just in that kind of mood, I guess. Give me delicious. I'm doing well, Jure. Thank you for asking. How goes life on the other side of the continent?
Inventory full.
Are slow. I see what you did there, my friend. Are you looking forward to Blacksmith Master as much as I am? I think you're the only other person I know that has shown any interest in that. But I hope it will be as much fun as the demo promised. Yeah, 5k magnesium. That's a decent starting amount. Close. Yes, close. Katunk and engage. The rover's almost full. Blacksmith Master. It's from a company who put out a game called Tavern Master, where you build and manage your own tavern, um, and you have to keep people entertained and keep them fed and drank, and you send adventurers on quests. And Blacksmith Master is the same concept, but as a blacksmith. But it seems like there's going to be some more interesting Air Plus. Gold Electrum? Ooh, Electrum sounds sick. Um, and it sounds like you're actually going to be able to go down into the mines. Um, maybe I'll make this the mine. I feel like it's far enough away from the base that it'd be worthwhile to set up a logistics. Oh, got to open the cockpit, and I forgot to set the parking brake. Oh, I dropped everything, right? Okay. Yeah, that's better. It's coming out the 15th of next month. It was supposed to come out last year, and then motor. Did I not bring any motors? Did I just not pick? Oh no. Whew. It was. I think it was supposed to come out in December last year, and then it didn't, and they pushed it back. And I was a little disappointed because I've been looking forward to it for a long time, and yeah, should be fun. What have you guys been playing lately? What's been entertaining your brains? Oh no, but I think it's yeah, the access. Ah, play computer, but uh, oh right, I can't pull that. I need to pull that directly from the survival kit. I should close that door. Derail Valley. That does look enjoyable, Dre. Texted. Future mining site. Solar panel. And the battery. Yeah, nice. Alright, so that was my. Alright. Now, I think we should still explore this way a little bit further since we're already here. Maybe we can find an ice lake. Maybe we'll have to go back and drive in the other direction. The direction we came from originally. What's this rock? Cobalt. Oh, you know I need me some cobalt. That's not even. That's not even an option. We need those metal grids. River Skies was fully realist on Monday in RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Early access, nice. Very nice. I think on Saturday we're going to be playing Tempest Rising, which looks like a new, like kind of a, I think it's, words. Um, an old school RTS with modern bits added to it.
Inventory full.
That'll be the Straturday crew. I'm not sure if DE will be there, but Candor and Final are on board right now.
Inventory full.
All right. I feel like this has been a really productive haul. Got magnesium and cobalt and iron, and we got a future mine site. Maybe we could drive up to the top of that hill and look around with the periscope. Yeah, so it was literally just released today, Helios. It looks, you know, interesting. It looks like should be fun. It's looking a little pricey right now, but I mean, full price. It obviously just got released today, full price. All right, top of the hill, top of the hill. I think that's top of the hill. I'm not seeing any obvious water. Obviously not in the desert. Maybe somewhere down in that valley, but I'd rather not risk it. Maybe just bring this stuff back to base and then come back out exploring another time. Yeah, it very much has that sort of Red Alert, Command and Conquer feel to it and look to it. Ooh. Oof. Oh, good bucket to Navarine and the Raiders. Welcome, welcome Alien, welcome Navarine, welcome Lurkers. How are you doing, Nav? How is Nightingale? Let's see. Do I know how to do the thing? Apparently not. I don't have anything set up. Oh, no worries, Navarine. Very nice. Go enjoy the practice. Thank you for rating, and as always, have fun and say hello to DE. Look at all the rocks. All the rocks we're finding now. Magnesia, no, even better. Even closer. Like an ore patch over here, maybe? Silicone. Probably, well, once I get this stuff refining, start work on a parking spot and a more appropriate shelter. Because right now it's literally just a bed. Why is there a target symbol? What's going on? Oh, that's just the beacon. Okay, so don't fall into the hole. Park right there. Break on. Gate open. Lights off. Reserve power. Take that. That. Put it in there. That. Put it in there. That. Take that. Put it in there. This is the riveting content you all came here for. And that. Take out all the parts. All the parts that don't really need to be in there. Put them in there. Oh, I need some water. Or some sort of... Oh, the Clan Cola. Yes. Alright. As I was saying... I need proper storage. And now that I've cobalt, we can make a proper storage. Ooh, should I make a proper assembler first? I think I need the proper assembler to make the steel grids. Maybe that's the power. Maybe go this way with the assembler. And then build out this way and leave that way for future power generation needs. Pull him out of the way. I'm sure you are, Alien. Although I feel like for you, it's usually probably moving ammunition. 120 steel plates. 120, 80 construction. Do you need? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the same. What was I saying? 80 construction, 20 motors. 20 motors. It's 10 of those. 10 displays. 100 computers. How are you? How are you doing today, Alien? Still having a good day? Having a good time? Enjoying yourself? Good. If I do cobalt, magnesium, I can do absolutely last because it's the least important of these metals that I'm trying to get through. Maybe I should do the cobalt until I can get these 10 built. Then I can just switch back to iron. Let's let these process through. And then I should get some batteries and some solar. I'm thinking a small subgridded solar array. My apologies. Ah, yes. So all these are set to realistic speed and inventory settings. So that's why it's taking so long. So maybe while we wait for that to no, close, maybe we go explore in the other direction. Closing, closed, I think. Maybe we'll find ice in this direction. Ooh, an unknown signal. That should have food in it. And space bucks. Always important to get space bucks. Single chips and an Instastellar bear. Nice. Metallic rifle. I do find it funny that even that without it depowered, I can still claim it. Mm-hmm. All that in there. I don't think we're going to reach that unidentified signal. Not for a while. But maybe if we can get up some of these rocks, we can get a better vantage and maybe find some ice. Some ice would be very nice. So, the no GPS thing, obviously, besides making it difficult, also gives me a goal, which is to launch satellites, specifically three satellites, in order to be able to utilize GPS again. Because obviously, you can't have GPS without global positioning, and you need satellites in space or some other form of triangulation to do that. Instead of just having some sort of magical know-it-all computer that can somehow track exactly where you are on the planet within a truck. Inside. Getting a little careless. Gonna end up wrecking the nickel. I don't think we're gonna find any water or ice, which will be a problem. Means we'll have to build bigger, further. Let's see here. Okay. Probably need to make that taller. I'm going to continue using it as a means of looking about. Oh. Bump. Okay, that's home base. So let's kind of beeline off to the side. No water. And heading back towards home base. That cobalt should be refined down enough that I can make those grids I need. No. Maybe towards the moon. Looking very green and suspiciously somewhere they would hide ice. Oh. Yeah, let's not go over there. Probably exactly where the ice is. For that, we're gonna need some sort of assault rover tank monster. Oh, thank you, Hoxie Beers. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. What brings you here today? head back to base. Oh. Always expect there to be a disastrous cliff on the other side of every rise. Yeah, I'm gonna bet that they're sitting right on top of ice. And if not, a lot of tasty components. Please. Shift iron to the front. Hmm. My only guess is the cargo container is interfering. If I push that up. Nope, still no. Oh, right, interior plate. I can put that down, and then, yep, and then it'll let me put that. So yeah, so it's definitely that is interfering. Small steel tubes. Tubes. 35 construction components, 4 motors. Only 4 motors? Yep, only 4. Okay. Uh, so I used to stream, kind of stream, not really stream. I started streaming again just recently. Um, my buddy Poo Poo Creed inspired me. He's doing a similar, uh, much more hardcore hard run of SE, and I was like, I kind of enjoy watching that. So, I'm gonna give it a go myself, and I may as well share the pain with all of you. But yeah, I've been hanging out with TE and Navarine for years and years now. To kind of sprinkle in a little flavor every now and then. not nearly as entertaining as them, so I do apologize for that. Then the thing I really want to do is cover up this hole so that I don't keep falling into it. There we go. Come on. I have not tried his Splitsy Survival Impossible scenario. Um, I don't necessarily like pain in Space Engineers, but I do enjoy adding um, some flavor to it. So, for instance, on this run, um, any flying vehicle has to either be hydrogen powered or hydrogen thrusted. Like, if I have fans on it, if I have atmospheric thrusters on it, they have to be powered by a hydrogen engine. If I don't have it, I just have to use straight up hydrogen thrusters. Um, just as a little quirk to that, I then have to design something that can do that. Um, all my mining has to either be hand mined or mined via a rover. There's no setting up giant static rotating drills of doom. Um, I have no jetpack. I have food, water, and sleep on. I know there's some other things that I've thought up to make it painful, but those are the big ones right now. Motor, just 9 more motors. 9 motors. 4 motors for that. Four metal grids for that. Where did I get ice? Oh, am I getting ice from this? That's handy. That's very handy because I need to grow food. This way. Yeah, so I think this is eat, sleep, repeat, or whatever. And I mean, you can see the sleep meter doesn't go down very fast, and as soon as you jump in a bed, it refills very quickly. Um, it certainly adds a nice tweak, where as opposed to where you just magically live off of energy, free energy. Combat phase. That's not good. Well, hopefully nothing shows up because I have no guns. All right. So now that I have full refinery, get rid of the old refinery, the little refinery. No, stop it. What are you trying to build? Oh, stop. Yeah, I've tried a couple different food mods over the years, just as a little something extra. And this one is eat, sleep, drink, repeat. Oh, there is an emergency ration prediction here. Wow. And then farming, wheat, soy, herb, vegetable, apple farm, composter, and custom kitchen. Which I've never used this before, so I've no idea what requires what. So it should be interesting. Right, close up this hole. Come around. Temporarily cover that up. No more falling in the hole. Maybe. Don't. Do, 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 do. And then here, I'm going to grind this down. Extend that out. No, doot, 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 and doot. Oh, is that wide? Do I need to go 4 wide? I think I do. Look at me. No. I can just make it fit. I should go 4 wide. Doot, and doot. Oh, I should do the trick. Oh, it's in so many shapes. There we go. There's the trick. The trick in question being to use uh, the half slabs, because you only use half the amount of steel grids or steel plates to make them. I learned that from Poopa Creed, because it's never too late to start learning things. And you start making several hundred steel plates. Oof. Actually, no, do not. Actually, I need a large grid hinge. Build the hinge. Thank you. Then I need a rotor. A regular rotor. So 4 across, 2 down, 8, 18, 24. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Because I feel like we need more power. Oh no, it's chugging, it's chomping away on it. All right, what I can do: 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, darn it! That's not, those aren't squares. I would like to. Now I'm fighting with my own inner Griebler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eventually, I'll have the excess steel plates fill this in. All right. Hinge. Hinge, add medium. Steel plates, steel large tubes. Oh, I ate up all the iron. That's unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna have to go get more iron. All right, so over here, grab that. Oh wait. All right. I don't need the cargo box. I'll have to rebuild the beacon. Hi, Leela. I know, Mum is being mean. Okay.
I was like, let's going a little bit.
Okay, so we have our beacon back. Needs large steel tubes, which I'm not going to have because, yep, reasons. So we can, we'll have to go get more iron. Deposit all that, that. Head back to the mining site. There's plenty of hard mode. It's all self-imposed. Happy Panda. That's part of a sandbox, is making challenges for yourself. All right, let's see. You want to start quoting hours? Steam, library, base engineers. 8,900 hours. There's hard mode if you make hard mode. So, you disagree? That's perfectly fine. That's your opinion. You know what people say about opinions. Yeah, I mean, all survival games are going to be grindy. It's just about whatever you happen to enjoy. If you don't enjoy the grind, then yeah, I can see how that would be a pain. I the food, the water, the no jetpack, the self-imposed limitations of only being able to mine with rovers and needing to use hydrogen engines on any sort of flying craft as its only source of power, and just having to engineer and design accordingly. That's what I find fun. Eventually getting to the point where I'll have to defend myself. Always fun. I think this was at Iron Rock. Or was it further back? Nope, that was magnesium. And this was not it. And yep. Was it? Maybe. Yeah, because I came over to check out this ore patch, and I believe that's where I found the iron. Yep. What's broken with the antennas, Panda?
Full.
I took like a 9-month vacation from SE because I'd just done everything. There was nothing that I wanted to try anymore. And to be fair, the Keen's longtime unofficial slogan, I think, is, I mean, they're not going to fix it. They're going to wait for a modder to fix it, and then they'll just patch the code according to what the modder does.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
They don't work in multiplayer beyond 20 kilometers. Oh. I mean, what are you trying to do? More than 20 kilometers away? I mean, SE kills performance. just playing the game eventually will murder the performance. Mhm. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Did you potentially try using like relay ships, almost like retrain ships, to extend the signal, or is it just something that's hard broken within the software?
Inventory full.
All right, I'll let you get something to eat. Go and go back home. Hmm. Those lights shouldn't. There we go. They say the backup light shouldn't be on unless I'm backing up. Ah, yes, because the ships are getting too far away from a player, so they put them in stasis. I thought there was a setting somewhere you could turn off to prevent that, but I know it can tank the server performance because like all the NPC ships never despawn. But I haven't mucked around in the like running a server in years. Yeah, because technically the laser antennas have an unlimited range, right? In theory. I wasn't aware of that one. Usually multiplayer, I'm playing co-op with someone else, uh, fighting NPCs and the like. They're doing a scrap run challenge or something with Creed. All right, 30 minutes left because unfortunately I do have to get up at 4 o'clock tomorrow to go to work. But try to keep it to at least 2 hours, at least during the week. Weekend, yeah, all bets are off. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of PvP and Space Engineers because someone will just make a gun brick and it doesn't matter how nice of a ship you made, a gun brick will just always win. And yeah, I have strong feelings about ship design and PvP within Space Engineers that I'll keep to myself. Well, on PvP, I'll keep to myself. Ship design, I think I'm within my own little group of friends. People know how I like to design ships, which is big. And that's big because I like to design them with interiors and not just a control seat. But that's my problem. That's not anyone else's problem. Okay, and hey, I have a parking spot now, so let's go to the parking spot. Come on, parking spot. And brake. Lock, open, get out. Yeah, no one likes being called out on their BS, unfortunately. And that's the real problem with PvP is if the people running the server are playing, they're probably cheating. Two large steel teeth. Oh, I don't need this anymore. There we go. That's better. All right. Oh, I should use beams. Should use beams. It looks fancy. Time to greeble. Oh, that shouldn't be concrete. This should be some sort of metal. We just go with light gray. And all these. There's probably a better way to combine all these, but I'm old. I don't like to remember new ways to do things. There we go. And that iron refining. Uh, I want to enjoy SE2. I'm excited for the new grid, the unified building grid thing. Just like SE, I mean, I started playing SE1 right when they first started playing, right when they first released like the original, where just like SE2, where all you have is creative, and that's all you can do. I'm waiting. I was on a pause from SE1, so I didn't really play too much SE2 because all you can do is just build. I did muck around in the um, with the building a little bit to get a feel for it, but I really haven't touched it much. I'm really hoping it's just as fun as SE1 is, and that it can give us 10 more years of enjoying Space Engineers, which would be awesome. But who knows? Yeah, I did. I did. I bought the pre-order, whatever the early access, just because like I said, I've gotten my. Well, I think this was like $30 when I bought it. I've definitely gotten it with almost 10,000 hours of playtime. So with any luck, the next one will be just as good, if not better. I mean, a new engine, hopefully more stable, hopefully better for multiplayer, but ultimately, who knows? Realistic settings are painful. I don't think I need those anymore. Yes, I remember Medieval Engineers. I I adored their like the combined block mechanics that they had in that game. Uh, yeah, but the rope mechanics always made me laugh because you never knew what it was going to do in there. But it was enjoyable. I enjoyed making castles for a little bit. Oof, there we go. Doot, doot. Come on, thing. What are you waiting for? Oh, that's what we're waiting for. We're not refining. We're not refining iron. There we go. Put that in there. Max it. There we go. I did try Starbase for a little while. I've tried Starbase. I tried Empyrean, uh, Dual Universe, all the games that were going to replace SE, and I never they didn't grab me. I don't know whether I'm just too stuck in my ways. Like I know SE, I know all the keys and all that. I don't want to learn a new game. Maybe I'm just old and grumpy like that, but I did try them. I remember all the hype around them, and then it was just kind of. Yeah, at a certain point for the company, it's like, you know, I remember when they included I think it was the parachute the first mod that they made into like an actual block in the game, or was it the fighter cockpit? But it was just like, yeah, I have mixed feelings on them, but they did bring us the game that I've enjoyed for over a decade, so I can't complain too much. Made some great friends because of it, and so I'll give them a lot of slack, but even that can only go so far. 18 minutes left for tonight. All right. Will this be tall enough? Ouch. Solar panel. Probably be taller. Yeah, poor Zoc. Just basically having to deal with everyone's the brunt of everyone's anger. Before I forget, in solar array base. It's at 90 right now, so if we set this to 0, I'm gonna get a lot of braking torque. Nope. Alright. Now we need regular rotor. Hinge. Camera. Block and solar. One, two, three, four. Four more. Alright. That's 8. Yeah, no worries, bud. Oh. Thank you very much for the follow. Have a good show. Hopefully there's something good on. Oh, this one. All right. Computers. Be able to hopefully get this operational before the end of the stream. Those, grab those, grab those. Those. And run. All right, so rotor. Solar azimuth. Hinge. Solar elevation. And build him.
Energy critical.
All right, recharge the energy. 26, 34, 42. grab all the steel plates that have been built in the meantime. Right. All right. Two, three, five, five, one, three. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, three. Yeah. You saying goodnight to me, babe? Five. Five. Need to get a better welder.
Energy low.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Energy critical.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's done. I wish there was a way to collect the rain. Here we go. I'll probably take bets. Parasite of construction component. All right. And another bot blocked and banned. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Well, it is a weeknight. I get up at 4 a.m. to go to work. Thank you all for joining me. I have had a blast as usual. We get those energy cells figured out next time. In the meantime, I will get in bed. Oop. And I will wish you all adieu. We will go and raid someone here. Let's see. Where's the raid? Raid. All right, let's raid. Who are we going to raid? Who is online? There is no one that I follow currently streaming. Who's Space Engineer? Oh, Bean. Bean is. We'll go raid Bean. All right. You guys have a good time, and I will talk to you again next time. Momentarily, we will go straight. Thank you.